Hi, this is Jennifer Minster for SavannahNow.com, and in this edition of Local Music Now, we're talking with Dave Pena from Soundspeed. Dave, thank you very much for coming in and talking to us.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Now, you're one member of Soundspeed.
Correct.
So tell us, a couple of the other guys couldn't be here.
Well, yeah, Josh Polly was the singer on the CD, and you know, we were bonded with kind of a love for Foo Fighters. Everything Foo Fighters were like, you know, they're one of my favorite groups and one of his favorite groups, and so we kind of clicked and we met online, kind of.
Cool.
And I was looking for, you know, another project. I'd just gotten out of a band, and he was looking for something, and we just kind of, you know, I mentioned Foo Fighters, and that was like the light bulb. And he wrote, and I wrote, and so we said, well, why don't we put our stuff together and see what comes out? And he had a voice that suited my style, and you know, I was ecstatic when I heard it. And then the drummer on the CD. Donald Motes on part of the CD. He came in later. He was just kind of a, you know, I hate to say, but kind of a hired gun. But his style worked well with the style for the music, and the result is what you hear.
Yeah, it's an awesome sound.
Thank you.
And it was kind of your brainchild.
Yeah, I wrote all the stuff and produced it and all that, and Josh came in with some really good ideas and some great vocal techniques, and it's just, you know, that's the way I think good music is made. It's just a mesh of all the individual parts together, and you know, whoever wrote the song, it doesn't matter really. Once it's put together, it's like in the air. It's all the components put together. So, you know.
Very cool. Well, speaking a little bit of the writing, you're an English teacher at Richmond Hill.
Right, kind of leave a double life.
Well, how did your education and your experience, how does that work with your the creative side of writing music?
Well, yeah, that's a very good question. The way I kind of reconcile it with the kids or with the students, I just say, don't think of me as a teacher who happens to play music. I'm a musician who happens to teach.
Very cool.
And you know, while I do love my job, and you know, it's a cool profession and all, I'm actually teaching a guitar class this coming semester, which is the first time in years, so that's cool. I just said, you know, I hate to say it's kind of like a double life, if you know what I mean. It's like I teach during the day, and at night I get to be, you know, bad little rock and roll or whatever. But I've been playing rock music for ages. I've been, you know, I've just been in love with it. And
we have to talk a little bit about the first. Is it the first album? First EP?
Yes, EP. Really.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about it. There's a few songs on it. Tell us a little bit about it, the sound, and how you describe it.
I would just, how would I describe it? I would say it's alternative rock pop mixture. It's like, you know, it's like what I mentioned with Tom Petty. Just a quintessential songwriter, structured songwriter, and Foo Fighters doing a little hard rock edge. And you know, I'm a big proponent of like just being able to sing to the songs. You know, being able to, you know, have a hook, but a little backbeat there, a little, you know, gusto. You know.
Where can we find out more about you guys? Any websites or shows that you mentioned?
Thank you very much. www.myspace.com/Soundspeed1. Soundspeed1.
The number one?
Number one, that's right. And you can check out, of course, the story in Bryan County News had that feature article. And, you know, I have a email address, soundspeedmusic@hotmail.com if you want to order a disc. They are available on Barnes & Noble in the music section.
Very cool.
And, you know, we 105.3 has been kind enough to play us. It's GAD Radio, I believe. And, you know, we've done pretty well. I mean, it seems to be gravitating, you know, interest is coming that way, so it makes me happy.
Well, it's a very good sound, very good music. I'm sure you're going places.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much for coming to talk to us. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Jennifer.
And guys, be sure to come back next week for our next local featured artist.